Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLoom 3-pack screen protector plus 3-pack camera lens protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Welcome to Series Source, where we break down the biggest stories in politics and beyond. Today, we're taking a closer look at GB News' latest takedown of Labour leader Keir Starmer over his asylum-seeker policies. So, it seems that the UK's Labour government has been accused of wasting millions on plans to stop illegal immigrants crossing into the country with little effect, according to commentator Lizzie Cundy. On GB News, Cundy joined presenter Ben Leo to slam the government's approach, suggesting that failed asylum seekers should simply be sent back to their country of origin. But what's really behind Starmer's decision to scrap the Rwanda deportation scheme? In our latest analysis, we're going to dive into the details of this story and explore why it might have been a strategic move all along. Series Source is here to give you the inside track on the latest news and trends in politics, business, and beyond. According to Cundy, Starmer's decision to cancel the Rwanda scheme was effectively an attempt to leave the European Convention on Human Rights. But did he really think it would make a difference? We spoke to experts who say that the lack of detail and strategy from Labour has led to a crisis in migrant numbers. In fact, 705 migrants crossed the Channel in just one day last week, with over 2,000 arriving this week alone. So what's driving these numbers up, and why is Starmer so unwilling to take tough action? Series Source has the latest on the complex web of policies and politics that's behind it all. Let's get into it. We know from recent data that asylum seekers in the UK are being turned away at an alarming rate, with over 43% more boat arrivals this year than last. But what does this tell us about Starmer's leadership style? Is he really too scared to take a firm stance on immigration, or is there something else at play? The UN High Commissioner for Refugees has actually endorsed Starmer's plans, saying that the Labour government is doing the right thing. But for those who have been following this story closely, it's clear that there's more to it than meets the eye. Series Source has done its research, and we're here to give you all the facts. So what can we learn from Starmer's approach, or lack thereof? It seems that his willingness to scrap the Rwanda scheme was a major factor in this crisis. But is he really out of touch with reality, or is there more to this story? In conclusion, it's clear that Labour's asylum seeker policies have been a disaster. Series Source will continue to keep an eye on this developing story and bring you all the latest news and analysis as it happens. Stay tuned for our next video, where we'll be exploring more of the behind-the-scenes politics at play.